Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about these guys right here, these little space blankets. This is a reusable one. They've got cheaper ones that you can buy. They're only like $1 and they're kind of crappy, I think. If you're gonna buy a space blanket, I would highly suggest picking one like this up, just because you can reuse it. It folds up into a pack. I mean, it doesn't take up a lot of space. They don't come in pouches like this, but this is just the pouch I found that I was able to stuff it into, and it works pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of different ways of how to set these up. I'll show you how to use these reusable ones, and I'll show you how to use the cheap ones, the ones that are about $1 or $2. Just keep watching and we'll get these things set up. Okay guys, as you can see, it's got this reflective side like this, and on the other side it's got bright orange. It comes in different colors besides bright orange, but I like bright orange just because it's hunter orange. If you're out hunting or hunting during camping season, or camping during hunting season, you can use that. Throw it over your shelter, you don't have to worry about anything, unless you got really stupid hunters out there. But there's a bunch of different ways you can set these up. I'll show you a couple of them right now. Alright guys, we've gone ahead and we've made us a trucker's hitch here. This is going to be a great knot, and it's going to be really tight, and it's going to hold our space blanket really well. And what we're going to do is take our space blanket, just drape it over it until we find the center of the space blanket. And something that I like to do with these tarps like this is I like to go through it and put in these loops. And these come with rivets. Come with 4 rivets, 2 on each side. So you can take some cordage and tie little loops around it so you can make stakes that go right into them. They work really well like that, and it keeps it a lot tighter. But now we're going to make us some stakes, stick this into the ground. Alright guys, we've tied some cordage around our little loop here, and what we're going to do now, since the ground is so rocky I can't really hammer anything into the ground, we're just going to take this cordage and wrap it around our rock. Kind of put it wherever you need it. Place it right about there. Looks good. You can see that how we got that set up. Just draped over that ridge line. We got both sides looking the exact same. That way if it rains, that water's just going to run right down. You're going to stay completely dry. Plus if you're lost, that hunter orange color makes it easy to spot too. There's a better look at it, guys. It's a pretty good setup. But I'm going to go ahead and take this down and set up the Mylar, the cheaper version of it, the $1 Mylar space blankets, and show you a way to set those up. There's our tarp setup, guys. Showed you those stakes that I've been using. Works really well. It's a great setup, especially for the summertime. Okay guys, after you've got this unfolded, you're going to want to find the reflective side, which is this side here. And if you're trying to stay warm, you're going to want the reflective side facing the inside towards you. If you're trying to keep the sun off you, you're going to point the reflective side toward the sun. We've already got us a kind of a guy line here set up. Now we're going to take it, kind of drape it over this line we got here. Okay guys, something you can do if you're looking to make a tie out with this Mylar space blanket is you can take a little pebble or an acorn or something like we've got right here. Just take it, put it in a piece of under your Mylar and just kind of wrap it up like a Hershey's kick. Just like that. Then take some cordage or some roots or whatever you guys got. You can see what we've done here, guys. Just taking some roots and wrapped it around there. Got a good solid knot on it so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay guys, as you can see we got our setup. We've got the ridge line with our space blanket up over it. And you would be laying down right here and you could have your fire in front of it and you could use that reflective side of your Mylar space blanket here to reflect heat down to you, keeping you a lot warmer than you would with a normal setup. There's a lot of different ways to set these up, but if you're cold, you definitely want to get up off the ground anyways. But it's best to have a fire in front of you so that heat will reflect off your space blanket, radiate down, and keep you warm. And if it's hot and you want to get the sun off you, you want the reflective side to be facing away from you towards the sun. That way the beams will be bouncing off the space blanket and it'll keep you a lot cooler that way. Alright guys, as you can see we got this thing set up. Lay down, lay down. As you can see guys, we got this thing set up. We did a couple of different methods of doing it and there's a whole list of ways to do this. I mean, you can even wrap yourself up in it and it's going to keep you a lot warmer with that reflective side facing in towards you. It's a lot better than getting soaked in the rain, that's for sure. I even heard of people using these for ponchos, but I've never done it myself, but I wouldn't think it would be a very good poncho, but hey, you never know, I guess. But if I was going to get one of these, I would definitely get one of these reusable space blankets just because they're really cheap. They're only 25 bucks. They're pretty easy to find online. You can get them on eBay for around 20 bucks. Just check these things out, guys, because you can buy those little dollar ones that are kind of crappy if you ask me, and you spend 25 bucks on these, and I've heard of people using these 20 years later, still just reusing them just fine. But I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe, leave any comments. We'll see you guys next week.